Hey, yo, it's your man Tory Lanez, the most hated and the most greatest, and I'm rocking with my man djbasedgodowens, the king of Delaware, you heard?
So what's up, Tory?
It's probably my man.
How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm just here, just in Philadelphia.
Philly, how's Philly been treating you?
It's been good, man. We came here from the Europe tour, and we came directly here, so it's been good. It's good to be back in America.
So I heard that you had a tour with ASAP Ferg.
Yeah, we doing a Fillmore tomorrow, I believe it's called. And I think it's supposed to be sold out at this point. Yeah. So
how you think it's going? You think it's gonna be a lot of energy in
It's
there?
definitely gonna be crazy. It's called the Level Up Tour for a reason. And you know, me personally, I give myself one of the best performer credits. You know what I'm saying? I would say I'm one of the best performers. And not just because, you know, I'm trying to toot my own horn and nothing like that, but just because I know the energy that I always bring. So, yeah, I'd say it's going to be pretty crazy.
That's good. So I've been listening to you since I was like 13 for a long time.
Wow.
Since I'm a boss freestyle. I'm only 18.
Oh, that's great. I'm like, damn, you made me feel mad old for a second. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I mean,
that's crazy, though.
Like 5+ years since I'm a boss freestyle been out.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I heard a lot of rumors, and I hear a lot of videos talking about one time you said that if you and Drake ever did a freestyle battle, you would destroy him. Is that true?
Nah, that's false.
That's false.
Do
you think you would destroy him in a freestyle battle?
But you know, like I told your pops in there, you know, with all due respect, you know, we one umbrella right now. We selling shows out everywhere across the globe, and right now we're not gonna talk about Aubrey. We're gonna leave him out of this, you know.
Right.
We'll get to that when it's time.
Okay. So you have a lot of mixtapes out. You have a lot of freestyle mixtapes.
Yeah.
You got a lot of songs. You got a lot of chick tapes out. How did that come into play?
Honestly, I just like putting out music. I'm just a guy who music is just my forte. It's something I'm always proud about. It's something that always just. It's just something I just don't want to hold it in or hold it to myself or just make people buy it. So my whole thing was like, I just want to put out quality music, and whenever I make it, just curate it to my audience. So that's why there's so many mixtapes, because I just, you know, I just wanted to get the compilations of music out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's all it was about. I just wanted, you know, people like you that were listening for so long to never ever have a drought where there was no music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was just my biggest thing.
So, yeah, smash hit single, it went platinum, right?
Yeah.
It went platinum.
Definitely.
How did you feel when that happened?
It was weird because, like, I guess I thought, I forgot about the whole, like, singles going platinum and shit like that. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm supposed to be cursing.
No, you straight.
I forgot about the whole singles going platinum thing. Like, once it went #1, that was when I was like, yeah, like, we got it. You feel me? I wasn't even thinking about the sales. I think that whole platinum thing came after the fact. So I was just like, you know, it was bigger for me that, you know, it went #1. Like, that was my, you know, that was my biggest thing.
Okay. So I for a while I've been letting my dad listen to your music, and I personally don't know if you ever been signed. Besides, I think, as I heard, you were signed to Interscope right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, before that, I was telling them that you weren't signed. Is that true? Is Interscope the first?
I was signed independently to a record label before that Sean Kingston was a part of. And I was signed there when I was 18 to when I was 21. And it was cool. I'm 23 now. It was cool for the time being. But nah, this Interscope wouldn't be the first. I was signed to that independent label, and then after that, I was just independent for like a good 2 or 3 years, and now it's this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if it's any artist, pop artist, hip hop artist, rap, any type of artist you can do music with, who would it be? 3 of them.
Damn, man.
Dead or alive?
Damn, man. You just made it some whole nother. You know, I would have definitely made music with Michael Jackson, of course. I want to make music with 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? And Jay-Z, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Jay-Z.
People like that. You only gave me 3 choices, so actually, nah, hold on. You gotta put Pac in there. I only got 3 choices, but did I say that just starting? I didn't say that. I smoked too much. I'm sorry.
No, that's really fine. I like to see what people think of, like how, like what artists they would like to work with if they was dead alive and stuff like that. So I didn't want to limit it, but I wanted to see like your top 3.
That's dope. That's dope.
If you could say out of your whole life, what's been the most craziest thing during the music?
Just actually getting money and actually having a substantial amount of money to be able to take care of my family and to take care of my problems. That feeling of being able to really do what you want to do and being able to actually, be in a position, especially coming from times where, that seems so far-fetched. Being able to just do it is just such a big thing for me, and getting to this point where, I'm able to just change my my people's lives around me.
Right.
That's the biggest part. I'm not like it's different. Like, you could be the guy in the hood that has money, but if your mom still live in the hood after you moved out, it's different. It means more when you have enough money to move your mom out the hood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's probably one of the craziest things for me.
Okay. Another question. So I heard excuse me. I heard it was a situation that happened. I think it was in Texas or something like that with security, and it was a big conflict. What, some people make it seem like it's certain people, so sometimes it's not true just to get publicity. So is that true? Like,
that whole situation was different. It was like a weird thing. It was like first of all, I never insinuated a riot. That's what they try to say. Or I incited a riot or something like that. It wasn't one of those situations. What happened was they had bottles in the venue and all kinds of stuff. And, as I'm crowd surfing, I'm crowd surfing over everybody as an audience. And as I'm crowd surfing, I can see everything going on around me at a level that the crowd can't because I'm on top of everybody.
Right.
Like, I crowd walk when I, perform. So there's at one point of my set where I'm rapping, and I just see behind me at the back, there's like a balcony, and there's like a balcony that looks down into the audience, and I see these like 2 crews getting at each other. Like they banging out. It's like they gang banging. They banging out. They throwing up their set. They stacking out their sets. You feel me? And they banging at each other, and then boom, one dude starts throwing the bottles. Other dude starts throwing the bottles, and then the whole section from the audience to the top started throwing bottles at each other. Feel me? But I'm at the top of everybody. I'm still in the crowd at this point. So I tell everybody, everybody, move to the left. They throwing bottles. Feel me? What they try to do to make it seem like I had, I guess, involvement in that is, 3 songs previous to this, I had an incident with the security because I had jumped in the crowd and security wasn't trying to help me back onto the stage. So I stopped the music like what are you doing here, bro? Like, are you security? Like, what's your job here? Is your job to, and he was just being a dickhead.
Right.
He just wasn't having it. And he's just like, no, my job is not to protect you. He looked me dead in the face and was like, my job is not to, like, while the show is going on, you feel me? So I'm like,
wow.
Well, if that's the case, all right, cool. Well, let's just get wild then, because security doesn't care about their job. You know what I'm saying? I never said let's get wild in a way like let's fuck this place up or let's It was never one of those situations. It was one of those things where I said, yo, let's just get wild. And 3 songs after that, some whole another situation happened that they try to blame
me on.
You know what I'm saying? So it was one of those.
Out of all your work, out of all your projects, what do you think is the best? Like, if you could, if somebody, like, let's say you had to stop rapping, what would be, if you can look back from this point on, what would be something that you would be proud of, like the top 3? It can be a song, a mixtape.
I'm definitely proud of Conflict in My Soul. As a mixtape, Lost Cause, of course, as a mixtape and project. But more importantly, more than any of those, the main thing I'm most, I think, proud of is the project that's about to come. this summer. My album that's about to come this summer. So
Is it a date on that?
I'm sorry?
Is it a date on the album?
It's coming this summer. I just can't, I don't got a specific date for it.
Okay.
But I know the date, but it's just like I can't release the date. So
okay.
It's coming this
That's
summer.
respectful. That's respectful. So your last tape, did you suspect it to, like, when you dropped Chick Tape 3 and New Toronto, was that on purpose or it just happened that way? Or?
It was on purpose, man. We're not playing no games out here, man. On One Umbrella, man, we set the pressure out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we put pressure on everybody and anybody out here, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we was just applying that pressure. You know, they don't really like the way we apply the pressure, but we apply the pressure. You feel?
Right. I appreciate you doing this interview with me, Tory.
You already know, my man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.